Hello, everyone. Welcome to another DiRōNA Partner Profile. I'm excited today as we head into 2025. One of the most important things we can do is provide value to our restaurateurs, and I think we've done it here. Joining me today, all the way from Buyer's Edge Platform, Vice President Andy Rosenblum is with me. Andy, thanks for joining me today.
Scott, this is so exciting, and I'm so happy to be on the phone to talk to all of DiRōNA.
We encompass the greatest fine dining restaurants across North America, and I think the relationship that we're building now, this partnership, offering rebates, discounts to our restaurateurs, is a perfect fit. Tell us a little bit more about Buyer's Edge Platform. How old is the company, and sort of what it encompasses?
Buyer's Edge Platform is really a very interesting company. We're actually more than 26 years old. We were started up in Rochester, New York, as a small kind of GPO for independent restaurants in that area. And our founder, who started that company fresh out of college, is our CEO today. And it's been an incredible ride. I've been working for Buyer's Edge Platform for more than 10 years, and it's been really, really exciting. When I joined in 2014, I think we had something like 45 or so employees, and I was like the marketing guy. And now we are over 1,200 employees. I manage a marketing team of 30, and we are working with billions and billions in buying power, over almost 200,000 restaurant members. And we even now have operations in Europe, and we're just touching a huge swath of the American operator landscape. So it's been a really exciting company to work for. And the thing that's so cool about Buyer's Edge Platform, and the thing that I think that the DiRōNA audience is really going to appreciate, is that we've always really stayed rooted in working with the independent restaurants in the country. And that's all the way from, your local pizzeria and sub shop to your, taverns, bars, and grills. But then also a large portion of our membership is in that fine dining space, like the DiRōNA audience. And so there are other kind of like GPO type programs out there, but there is no disputing the idea that Buyer's Edge Platform has just the largest piece of the independent restaurant space. And we've really catered a lot of what we do to be perfect for that audience.
Now, some of my restaurateurs may know you as Dining Alliance. Tell me a little bit about how that relationship works.
Well, Dining Alliance is really the flagship company that kind of got Buyer's Edge Platform started. And so we were exclusively focused on the independent restaurant space for many years. In 2018, we started Buyer's Edge Platform as a sort of parent company because we started branching out to, first of all, work with some other operator types like K-12 and hospitality and institutions. And we also started acquiring companies that worked in things like produce management, supply chain, and software. So we really break down the Buyer's Edge Platform company into four main divisions. That is our DPN, or Digital Procurement Network, which I'll tell you more about. But that is essentially what provides discounts and rebates to operators on the products they buy every day. Over 350 manufacturer participants, many hundreds of what we call beyond Broadline or indirect spend participants, and just like millions of dollars that we're putting back into operators' pockets every year. Besides our DPN, or Digital Procurement Network, we also have our Fresh division, which helps manage all fresh purchasing. Produce primarily, but also fresh seafood, meat, dairy, things like that. We have our SaaS division, which offers software to our operator members, either enterprise level software for purchasing and supply chain management, down to our back office software, which is really for anyone, including independent restaurants, which really helps restaurants with recipe costing, inventory, accounting, and payroll. And then that last division is our supply chain group, where we do supply chain consulting work or even full service outsourced supply chain. So they'll work on either managing everything for your supply chain management or individual projects like a new master distribution agreement or a custom sourcing project or helping you find products for an LTO or something like that. So Dining Alliance fits into our DPN or digital procurement network, and that's really our go-to-market brand for our independent restaurant segment. It's the largest portion of Buyer's Edge platform. It's the oldest. It has the most operators, and it's where we spend a whole lot of our time working.
Now, nothing matters to restaurateurs more than profit. Running on such thin margins these days as a restaurant owner, especially as an independent, monitoring their numbers and the small margins they have for profit, a rebate program is the most exceptional thing to show up for them, because it starts widening that gap, the opportunity to get some money back from those that they're purchasing from. So two things let's touch on. One, you mentioned the program's only available in the United States, which we should bring this up immediately. DiRōNA is North American wide, but the Buyer's Edge platform is just for the US restaurants. But two things that these restaurateurs in the US are going to be excited about is not only the rebates, but also a discount program. Tell us about the rebate program and how it works.
Okay. The rebate program is, like you said, just a great way to add dollars back to your bottom line. As I'm sure you and all of the restaurants watching this video know, we really rely on them to make really attractive restaurants in great locations that are going to bring revenue into the door. Where Dining Alliance really helps is controlling and reducing your costs on all the items, the ingredients, the supplies, the equipment, disposables, even things like uniforms that you're purchasing, and reducing the cost side of that profit equation is very important. And so the way the rebate program works is that our members join for free. And I want to really emphasize that. There is no charge. There is never a cost. I know that there are some other buying programs out there that you have to hit certain order minimums or you have to switch a certain amount of products. We don't have anything like that either. It is really, we encourage restaurants to take the fullest advantage of our rebate programs, but it's up to them how much they want to utilize the program, how much they want to kind of dive in, take advantage, and I can tell you our super users get a lot of rebates. The ones that are a little more hands-off don't get as much, but that's okay with us. Okay, so they join the program for free, and then it's really as simple as going into the Dining Alliance portal. We call it My Dining Alliance. You go into My Dining Alliance, you make sure that your distributors are set up so we know who your distributors are, and that we have your DCNs or distributor customer numbers. And from there, we can get a data feed that is sent directly from your distributor to us through our system. And we can get a good view of what you're purchasing and from whom and for how much and when. So essentially, we have these contracts on 175,000 individual line items from 350 top manufacturers. So it's everything from, your chicken breast, mayonnaise, 1 ounce ramekins, and then of course the lids that go on top of them. A ton of our business comes through can liners, trash bags, vinyl gloves, but it's really everything that you can buy from, really just kind of products that are ubiquitous, like pepper or clamshell containers, to more specific things like, capers or something. So one of our salespeople like to say, from tomatoes to tablecloths. It's up to you. Anyway, so every time you buy one of the products that are on our rebate program, our system automatically recognizes that, and then there's a rebate associated with that product. So if you buy let's say, Tyson chicken product number 1234, and then we have a $1 case rebate on that product, as soon as you buy it, our system recognizes it. $1 gets added to your rebate total for every case that you purchased on that particular invoice when we receive the data from your distributor. And then all of those rebates from all of those products add up over time in a sort of account that you can view on My Dining Alliance. And then when you're ready, you can click and claim your rebate and take that check or take it directly through ACH digitally. So this can add up to some serious money over time. And then the other thing that we really encourage people to do when they're engaging with our rebate program is to prioritize what we call manufacturer switches. So our system can also recognize via our AI systems, or you can work with a human if you want, to say, like, how can I get more rebates? And that's how you can really help to make an even bigger impact on your profit. So if you're buying, let's say, a competitor's product that we don't have a rebate on, let's say it's a hamburger bun or something, we can help you find, okay, here's a similar hamburger bun that is on our rebate program. And then we'll work with you to make sure you get samples. We can even have one of our culinarians work with you as do a cutting in your kitchen to make sure the product's going to perform the right way. And then if you make that switch, then you are going to pick up additional rebates. And a lot of people ask us, how do we make money? And why are we in business? And we like to be very transparent about that. We make money by helping to encourage those manufacturer switches. So if we're doing business with, let's say, Unilever, they make Hellmann's mayonnaise. We do business with Hellmann's mayonnaise. When we find an appropriate opportunity for one of our members to switch to Hellmann's mayonnaise, if the flavor profile matches, if the price point matches, if the pack size matches, if it's available through their distributor, if all of those things line up and we can make that incremental change, that's when we get paid by the manufacturer. So it's in our best interest to help drive savings to all of our members, the DiRōNA audience included. And so what questions do you have about that? Does it sound easy or does it sound complicated to you?
Andy, it sounds easy. You've mentioned 175,000 SKUs. You mentioned Tyson. Tell me a little bit about some of the other suppliers that you have the rebate program for.
So there are, we could spend the next hour going through the whole list if you'd like. But some of the top items or top manufacturers that we see a lot, besides Tyson, because this is America, we sell a lot of chicken. We also have, we see a lot of Georgia Pacific on all of their disposables. We see a lot of Dart on kind of cups and ramekins and things like that. We do business with Cargill. We do business with Unilever, like I mentioned, with Hellmann's. Kraft Heinz, very popular brand that we see in a lot of our restaurants. ConAgra, it really rich products. The just kind of goes on forever. And there's I'm trying to remember what it is. It's like 75 categories and 430 something subcategories that we classify all of these under. So it's really like you'd be hard pressed to find anything that you buy in your restaurant that we're not going to have, a product that kind of is going to be a viable switch or a viable opportunity for you to earn rebates. And then, sometimes, the product that we have in that category just doesn't work for you, and that's fine. We think a lot about when we talk to our restaurants, we ask them to tell us, listen, we want to help you find these new rebates. You tell us, what are you emotional about and where are you non-emotional? For a fine dining restaurant, if they're serving, a particular, let's say, maybe they're serving a hollandaise, okay? If they're buying like a hollandaise mix, that might be a very emotional item for them. We might not necessarily want to mess with that. Fine, no problem. But we might be able to change out what oil is in your fryer. That might be a little bit less emotional. Certainly, we can help you change out the ramekin lids that you're using when you make a to-go order, or the to-go boxes that you use for your doggy bags, or your trash can liners, or maybe your toilet tissue. So it depends. If you want to look at the culinary side, if you want to look at the disposable side, a lot of our members love joining for our 3M scrubbies that they use on the flat top to clean the kitchen. We have an amazing deal on those. So there's been operators that have joined and they said, I'm getting a ton of rebates just on my scrubby products. Like it makes perfect sense. And that's not a particularly emotional product for most restaurants, I would say. So you want to think, kind of a little bit outside of just, things like center of the plate. And there's plenty of rebates to be earned on mop heads.
So free to sign up, no extra steps every month. They continue ordering the way they always have with their distributors. Rebates are applied. Not only is that available, but you have a product discount section, completely different than the rebate opportunity. Tell us what that is available for the restaurateurs.
Yeah, I love this program. Now, and I'm the marketing guy, we like to give things cute names. So we call it Beyond Broadline, because these are items that you're not necessarily getting from your Broadline distributor. But our Beyond Broadline program works on in these kind of indirect spend products, or a lot of them are even services. Some of our most popular products are with DiRECTV. So many restaurants, if they have a TV over the bar, they want to show the NFL games, they have a DiRECTV subscription. We have the best deal on DiRECTV that a restaurant can basically get in the market, unless your brother works for DiRECTV. Similarly, we have an incredible program on ChefWorks. That's another one of our most popular programs. Also, things like Skechers, if you want to outfit your kitchen staff with non-slip shoes or good sneakers to wear, or shoes. Another one that actually fits in that category is some of our coffee programs. So we have like a great program with Peet's Coffee, delicious coffee. That's actually what I drink every morning. And we have an amazing deal on Peet's Coffee, and that all runs through our Beyond Broadline programs. So these are really easy to sign up for, and you may even already be purchasing from these companies. But it's also things like linens, like Cintas. We work with Grainger, Restaurant Technologies for grease trap, oil type of stuff. Pepsi for your bibs, your soda guns, all kinds of stuff like that. There's credit card processing, pest control, cash handling services. I mean, the list goes on. I think there's 700 something. Oh, air gas. That's another one that's really popular, for your CO2. So things like POS systems, reservation systems, and on and on. So these are all programs that once you are a member of Dining Alliance, these are all open to you. And they're so easy. If you go to the My Dining Alliance portal, you can browse through all of our offerings and then basically click to sign up. If you already have an account with one of these companies, like, for example, Staples for office supplies, you can put in your account number, make sure that you qualify for the Dining Alliance discounts, and then you're getting whatever it might be. Don't quote me, but it's like 10 to 15% discount on Staples, 23% discount on DiRECTV, 20% discount on the footwear. So these are all just available to sign up for, and just another great way to reduce your bottom line.
So your entire system is easy to use. We wanted to make sure that the sign-up process was easy to use, and we've done just that. This week, your team and I went through. It's a one-page sign-up that actually we've created. DiRōNA.com/rebates takes the user right into your portal. I believe it's only one page of business information that needs to be filled out. And from there, your team is actually going to have a call with the restaurant owner to walk them through, here's how to use the portal, how you're way into the dashboard, and there's how to process your rebates each month, and there's how to access the discount. So I can't thank you enough. Your team has literally made this completely turnkey, free for the restaurateurs, but an easy sign-up process, which we're grateful for. So thank you.
We try to make it as easy as possible. It's just as easy as buying something on Amazon, except with us, you don't have to put your credit card in. And the one thing you do need, that is kind of the sticking point sometimes for people, is you need to have your distributor customer number. So either from your online login, if you're buying online, or get one of your greasy invoices out and copy your account number out. That's like where people are filling it out, and then they go like, oh, I have to go get that number, and they have to run back to their office to get it. But it takes a couple minutes to sign up. You do the call. We have an amazing staff that walks you through how the portal works, how the program works, gets you to sign up for your first couple Beyond Broadline programs, whatever it might be, answers whatever questions you have, and then you're off and running. And not only that, it's like you're also a member now. So you get, we really try to figure out how to treat our members like members. We want you to feel like you're part of our club, part of our family. And there's also, we can provide all kinds of, first of all, like insights to that member on, we have like commodity newsletters if they're interested in things like that. We have monthly specials that we can send out about what the biggest opportunities are. Sometimes some of our manufacturer partners are increasing the rebates for a certain quarter. So if you buy, a certain amount of this product, you'll get extra rebates. We have exclusive access sometimes to new products that are rolling out, new flavors or new products. We do some interesting contests. Some of our manufacturers like to give away tickets to the BCS championship, or tickets to the. I think we just recently gave away a trip to one of the Caribbean islands to members that were buying tropical mixers from Mr. and Mrs. T's. So they come to us with marketing. The manufacturers come to us and say, how can you help us market these products to your members? And then we try to come up with fun ways like extra rebates or, win a trip. It's pretty cool.
So if you're not already a member of Dining Alliance from the Buyer's Edge platform, be sure to go to DiRōNA.com/rebates. One page, easy sign up, and Andy's team will reach out, make sure that you're signed on and you make your way into the dashboard and know how easy it is to receive these rebates and to receive these discounts. Andy, thanks for joining me today. I can't wait for us to finally meet up at some point. This relationship, our real mission is to provide as much value to our awarded restaurants. They work so hard to provide such a great dining experience to their patrons. Our job is to find these opportunities for them so that they can spend their days doing what they do best. I'm really excited about this partnership, so I can't thank you enough for this opportunity.
I'm super pumped about it. Like you, I love food and I love wine. I think we should roll this program out, take one of the first restaurants that sign up, and then you and I should meet there, wherever it is, and have a nice dinner to celebrate and, have a nice bottle of wine to go with it. I can tell from the books behind you that you and I have some interests in common. So that might be the only real way to celebrate this partnership is let's go visit a restaurant together.
I think we're going to have to make sure somebody from Hawaii signs up first. Will be our challenge for this. Andy, thanks for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks, Scott.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me for another DiRōNA Partner Profile. We're extremely excited about working with Dining Alliance from the Buyer's Edge platform. Have a great day.